It's been 6 weeks since I began taking Skald Oxydynamic Fat Scorcher, and I'm weighing in on my results. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this follow-up video. Today I'll be weighing in on the Skald Oxydynamic Fat Scorcher, a thermogenic supplement, and answering the big question, does it work? To start, let me share some simple FYIs. This video is a follow-up after having taken Skald for 6 weeks. I also want to let you know my personal goals with the supplement. 1, lose weight. 2, reduce sugar cravings. And 3, get more out of my workouts, burn fat, and build muscle. To start, here's my personal background on health, fitness, and weight loss. I've been doing fasting off and on for several months, up to 5 days at most, drinking only either water, lemon water, or apple cider vinegar water during those fasts. Shortly after beginning Skald, I started working out once a week at a local gym doing 20 minutes of cardio on the treadmill, then following that with strength training exercises, alternating upper body and lower body each week. I did that consistently for about a month, but then it became more sporadic as my schedule became more hectic, and I only went when I was able to go. Here's a short breakdown of each week I was taking the Skald. Week 1. The first day, during my first meal, I felt full after just a few bites. That continued to happen at each meal for the first couple of days, but then it wore off after those initial days. Week 2 and 3. I continued to try and stay as consistent as possible with eating healthily and exercising, but just keeping it real, I would do well for several days, typically during the week, and then as soon as the weekend hit, all sense of healthiness went out the window. I honestly didn't feel much like anything was changing, but others started commenting on how I was looking and asked if I was working out. Week 4. I was able to fast for 3 days, and as to the energy Skald was able to give, it appeared to help sustain me and keep me going. I don't recall getting a chance to nap any of those days, but I made it through pretty well. I was even ready to keep the fast going, but had an out-of-state trip to make, so since I was planning to drive, I felt it wasn't best to continue. I began to notice a positive effect when I went to the store to find a dress to wear for the trip. I had been wearing a size medium, and on a whim, I decided to try on a size small. I was shocked and amazed that it not only fit, but was comfortable, not restrictive at all. It was at that point I realized that the Skald had definitely been working. Week 5 and 6. During the last 2 weeks of taking Skald, I did begin to forget to take it periodically. I had so much on my plate and I was going through a lot of stress, so I was more focused on just getting through my day than even taking my supplements. So I missed a few days here and there, but I finished out the 6 weeks, and my opinion of Skald is this. Number 1, does it suppress appetite cravings? My opinion, it fell short. After the first few days, I still crave just as much sugar as I always have. I feel as though the product needs a better blood sugar stabilizer ingredient to help in that department. Number 2, does it help with energy levels? My opinion, I would say yes. I didn't feel I had a major boost of energy each day, but what I was able to experience during my fasting times, as far as having sustained energy, though I didn't have the calories, it definitely did help in that regard. Number 3, does it provide respiratory support? To be honest, I didn't have a way of testing that. Though I exercised, it wasn't at an extremely high intensity level, so my opinion, to be determined. Number 4, does it elevate mood? I tend to be a pretty positive person and purpose to not hold on to negative things, like water off a turtle's back. But there was one extremely stressful week I had to work through, and every day I felt the stress. 0 happy mood elevation. So I'd have to say, in my opinion, it falls short. Number 5, last but not least, the pièce de résistance. Does Skald help with fat loss? In my efforts to eat as well as possible and exercise a bit, primarily focusing on strength training since I'm over 40, aka old, Skald, in my opinion, does work. I feel there was a huge difference in inches here and there on my body between when I first started using it and when I ended. I'm not a scale person, gave that up a long time ago, so I went by how my clothes were fitting. Seeing a loss of fat spots on my body and having others comment on how I was looking. I absolutely love that this product is not just full of caffeine, but has wholesome, healthy ingredients that can truly help make a difference on one's health journey. I fully believe that had I had a more consistent, well-balanced diet and was able to exercise at least 3 times a week, the results I would have seen would have been even more significant. So there you have it. Overall, I think Skald is a great supplement to try as it offers a multitude of benefits delivering safely to your body. Please feel free to post below with any questions, comments, or even your own personal experience using Skald. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and feel free to subscribe to see what I'll be posting about next. Take care and have an awesome day.